The WWE Raw Women's Championship has been won by 11 different superstars since WWE introduced the title in 2016. The first ever champion was Charlotte Flair, while the most current Raw Women's Champion is Bianca Belair. To celebrate 30 years of Monday Night Raw, we have decided to rank every WWE Raw Women's Champion from worst to best. In 11th place we have Nia Jax, who held the title once for 70 days in 2018. Nia won the championship after defeating Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania 34. This was a rather unpopular decision at the time to book Nia in this match due to better talent being put in the pre-show Battle Royal as a result. The highlight of her title reign was her successful title defense against Alexa Bliss at the Backlash pay-per-view. Nia dropped the title at Money in the Bank after Alexa Bliss stopped the title defense against Ronda Rousey and cashed in Money in the Bank to end Nia's only title reign. In 10th place we have Nikki Cross, who held the title once for 33 days in 2021. Nikki Cross has the fewest combined days as Raw Women's Champion on this list. Nikki Cross won the 2021 Money in the Bank match and decided to cash in 24 hours later on Charlotte Flair to win the Raw Women's title. During Nikki's 5-week title run, she had several battles on Raw with Charlotte Flair to prove she was championship material. Nikki lost the title in a good match at SummerSlam to Charlotte Flair in a match that also included Rhea Ripley. In 9th place we have Bayley, who held the title once for 75 days in 2017. One of the best women's matches in the history of Monday Night Raw saw Bayley defeat Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship in February 2017. Despite being champion, WWE did not book Bayley strong as she lost matches to Sasha Banks and Nia Jax over the next few weeks. Despite this, Bayley's biggest moment was her successful title defense at WrestleMania 33 as she defeated Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, and Sasha Banks. Then Bayley entered a feud with Alexa Bliss, which did more bad than good for Bayley's career. Alexa Bliss defeated Bayley in her hometown at the Payback pay-per-view to end her only Raw Women's title run. In 8th place we have Rhea Ripley, who held the title once for 97 days in 2021. Rhea made her Raw debut by challenging Asuka to a Raw Women's title match at WrestleMania 37. The match took place a few weeks later as Rhea managed to defeat Asuka to win the championship. The highlight of Rhea Ripley's Raw Women's title reign was her successful title defense at the Backlash pay-per-view as she defeated Charlotte Flair and Asuka. Rhea defended the title against Charlotte at the Hell in a Cell event, but this ended in disqualification. A rematch took place at Money in the Bank, which saw Charlotte defeat Rhea Ripley to win the championship. In 7th place we have Sasha Banks, who has held the title 5 times for a combined 106 days. Despite winning the championship the second most amount of times, WWE has yet to give Sasha Banks a proper reign with the title, as 3 of her title reigns lasted 4 weeks, 1 title reign lasted 3 weeks, and 1 title reign lasted 8 days. Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair traded the championship 3 times in 2016 as Sasha won the title on Raw in July only to drop it at SummerSlam back to Charlotte. Sasha won the title on Raw in October only to drop it inside Hell in a Cell. Sasha won the title on Raw in November only to drop it back to Charlotte at Roadblock. Sasha won the title again at SummerSlam 2017 against Alexa Bliss only to lose it 8 days later on Raw. Sasha won the title again on Raw in 2020 against Asuka only to drop it back to her at SummerSlam 2020. We are noticing a common pattern with these title reigns. We have ranked Sasha this low as she has never successfully defended the Raw Women's Championship despite being a 5-time champion. In 6th place we have Asuka, who has held the title twice for a combined 309 days. After winning the 2020 Money in the Bank, Asuka was rewarded with the Raw Women's Championship 24 hours later on Raw after Becky Lynch vacated the championship. Asuka's title reign was booked pretty poorly in our opinion. She kept the title at Backlash after a double count out with Nia Jax and then kept the title again at Extreme Rules when her match with Sasha Banks was considered invalid. Asuka lost the rematch to Sasha Banks on Raw but reclaimed the championship at SummerSlam 2020. Asuka's second title reign was underwhelming as she only had 1 title defense on pay-per-view in between SummerSlam and WrestleMania 37. This was her match with Zelina Vega at Clash of Champions. Asuka lost the title to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 37. This is just a quick reminder to check out some of our other championship-related videos such as WWE's Youngest Champions and which female superstars have the most women's title reigns ever in WWE. In 5th place we have Ronda Rousey, who held the title once for 231 days. Ronda won the championship at SummerSlam 2018 after defeating Alexa Bliss. Ronda Rousey ended up having one of the best Raw Women's Championship runs as she retained against Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Natalya, Sasha Banks, Bayley and Ruby Riott before dropping the title to Becky Lynch in the main event of WrestleMania 35. In 4th place we have Charlotte Flair, who has held the title 6 times for a combined 305 days. Despite holding the record for the most Raw Women's Championship reigns, WWE has yet to give Charlotte a meaningful reign. Charlotte was the first ever Raw Women's Champion after winning the title at WrestleMania 32. This ended up being Charlotte's longest reign as she had a 113-day title reign. Charlotte lost the title in July 2016 to Sasha Banks on Raw before winning it back at SummerSlam 2016. This happened again at the 2016 Hell in a Cell event and the 2016 Roadblock event. Charlotte's 5th Raw Women's title reign came in 2021 after she defeated Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank. She lost the title one day later on Raw to Nikki Cross before reclaiming the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam 2021 before swapping the title for the SmackDown Women's Championship in October 2021. Before we reveal the top 3, we would quickly like to recommend that you check out some of our other recent videos on our channel highlighting superstars' greatest matches and moments. In 3rd place we have Alexa Bliss, who is a 3-time Raw Women's Champion for a combined 396 days. Between WrestleMania 33 and WrestleMania 34, Alexa Bliss basically dominated the Raw Women's division. After getting traded to Raw after WrestleMania 33, Alexa won her first Raw Women's title a few weeks later by defeating Bayley at Payback 2017. She successfully retained against Bayley at Extreme Rules. She kept the title against Sasha Banks at Great Balls of Fire after a count-out. She then lost the rematch to Sasha Banks for the title at SummerSlam 2017. Alexa went 8 days without the title as she reclaimed it on Raw. Alexa retained in a Fatal 5-Way at No Mercy, retained against Mickie James at TLC, and she retained in the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match before losing to Nia Jax at WrestleMania 34. A few months later she won the 2018 Money in the Bank match and cashed in later that night to win the title again. She retained against Nia Jax at Extreme Rules before losing to Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam 2018. In 2nd place we have Bianca Belair, who has held the title once and is our current WWE Raw Women's Champion. Going into the 30th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, Bianca Belair is the Raw Women's Champion, a title she won at WrestleMania 38 against Becky Lynch. This match, in our opinion, is one of the greatest ever women's matches in WWE. During this title run, Bianca has had some huge matches and has had several title defenses. She retained against Becky and Asuka at Hell in a Cell. She retained against Carmella at Money in the Bank and on Raw. She retained against Becky Lynch at SummerSlam. She retained against Bayley in a ladder match at Extreme Rules. She retained again against Bayley at Crown Jewel in a Last Woman Standing match, and she has recently gotten into a feud with Alexa Bliss over the championship. If you are watching this video in the future, you can let us know in the comments if Alexa Bliss ended the reign at Royal Rumble or whoever does in the future. Bianca Belair has possibly had the greatest ever Raw Women's title reign. In 1st place we have Becky Lynch. Becky is a 2-time Raw Women's Champion and has held the title for a combined 560 days. Becky Lynch has the longest Raw Women's title reign of 398 days. She has had some fantastic title matches and she has helped put people over along the way, all good reasons to put her as number 1. Becky's 398-day reign began at WrestleMania 35 after she defeated Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. Becky retained the title against Lacey Evans at Money in the Bank and Extreme Rules. She retained against Natalya at SummerSlam. She kept the title by DQ against Sasha Banks at Clash of Champions before retaining it inside Hell in a Cell against Sasha Banks, which was a fantastic match. She retained against Asuka at the 2020 Royal Rumble, and she retained against Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania 36 before vacating the title 1 month later. Becky's 2nd reign began in October 2021 after swapping the SmackDown Women's title. During this reign she had successful title defenses against Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Doudrop and Lita before dropping the title at WrestleMania 38 to Bianca Belair in an all-time classic. All this information is accurate as of January 2023, and if you enjoyed our video, please leave a like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and feel free to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.